Hey Mellers, it is definitely technically Wednesday, but I haven't been to sleep yet, so even though it's 7 something a.m., this still counts as Tuesday. I didn't make a video on Tuesday because I spent basically the entire day working on my freelance job because I took my laptop into the Apple Store on Monday because the G key only works like inconsistently. And they looked at it, nothing's stuck, which means that something in the electronics is failing, which means that in order to fix it, I would need to replace the keyboard. Turns out replacing the keyboard is kind of expensive. However, my battery is also failing, which I also mentioned, and they did a diagnostic check, and the diagnostic check said, yes, indeed, your battery is failing. And it turns out that the battery is connected to the keyboard. So when they're working on a MacBook Pro, like mine is from 2016, and I got it in 2017. And so when they're working on that, if they have to replace the keyboard, then they need to take this like internal unit apart, and they take the keyboard part off and they like remove your keyboard from your battery and replace it. And it's kind of expensive because they have to do all this work. However, if your battery is bad and they need to replace your battery, they just replace the whole unit set, which is a battery and your keyboard and the touchpad and I think the trackpad. And they'll do that for much cheaper. So it turns out that my battery failing is actually saving me. So they're just going to replace it all in one fell swoop. However, that does mean that I have to turn over my laptop to the Apple Store and live without it for up to 7 days. And that's kind of stressful because I use my laptop every day for my freelance job and also for Phoenix Tears and also for my life in general because I have a technology problem. And so I'm just gonna turn it over and I guess I'll get it back soon. But because of that, I just spent today doing all of my assignments for the week that were just assigned Monday night. And it took most of the day. I also went to see Mel briefly. I went to the post office, had a few outside of writing activities, but not very many. Most of the time was just spent writing, but I did finish all of my assignments. So at 10 a.m., I can take my laptop into the Apple Store when they open and turn it over. I also backed up my computer. So like fingers crossed, nothing goes wrong. But if something does go wrong, my whole computer is backed up. And hopefully I can get everything back. And hopefully my laptop comes back with a working G key, a spacebar that never sticks, and a new battery that'll last a lot longer. So I'll keep you updated on that situation. And thanks for staying up all night with me. I'll see you later today / tomorrow, however we want to call it.